CTV Calgary, local breaking news.
Good afternoon. The province says the crisis in Alberta's emergency rooms should ease now that cold and flu season is slowing down. But it is ordering a fatality inquiry into the death of a patient in an Edmonton emergency waiting room. Doctors are pleading for help after a man died in the waiting room in Edmonton's Grey Nuns Hospital after a lengthy wait. Over 300 doctors sent a letter urging the province to reintegrate the medical system to end the chaos. The province restructured Alberta Health Services into 4 silos as its signature effort to improve medical services. Acute Care Alberta added 336 beds to address increased demand, and the minister says more beds will be available as fewer people come to emergency rooms.
Fortunately, we are now beginning to see signs that the situation is easing from the peak seen in late December. Respiratory admissions are trending downward. Influenza activity has declined, and emergency inpatient numbers have improved across several high-demand sites.
The interim chair of Acute Care Alberta says hospitals across the province are currently at 102% capacity. The Alberta Medical Association is calling for changes to better manage hospital patient loads. After dropping off in December, we've seen a climb in measles numbers in the province. There are currently 15 active cases in Alberta, with more than 2,000 total cases since March of last year. The province says 2 doses of the MMR vaccine are highly effective at preventing measles infection. Property tax assessments have now been sent out to over 600,000 Calgary homes, either in the mail or e-notice. It's not the actual bill, and there is time to dispute your assessment.
Property's 2026 assessment notice is an estimate of property's market value on July 1st, 2025. It's not an estimate of a property's market value when a property owner receives their notice or the value it was on the last day of 2025. If the property characteristics and condition of the property changes after the valuation date of July 1st, the assessment will reflect the property characteristics as of December 31st, 2025.
The median single-family home is valued at $706,000, while condos are $347,000. The city says that's about a 1% increase over the previous year. Calgarians can challenge their assessment until March 23rd. 2 teenagers have been charged after 2 separate robberies, including one where someone was bear sprayed. Last month, a man in Dover was selling a laptop on Facebook Marketplace when 2 prospective buyers came to look at it, then set off bear spray. The victim was bruised and the suspects left without the laptop. Police now believe the suspects stole an iPhone from another Facebook Marketplace seller in the northwest community of Ambleton. A 17- and 16-year-old boy each face robbery charges. Police have charged a man and a teenaged girl following a traffic stop in the southwest. It happened Saturday afternoon near the intersection of 17th Avenue and 5th Street. Police say the 40-year-old driver had no license and open alcohol in the vehicle. They also found weapons, including a loaded shotgun and nearly $10,000 worth of drugs. Matthew Christian Bennett and his 16-year-old passenger face a number of drug and weapons charges. Calgary has been named the 4th best North American location for filmmakers to live and work. That's up from Calgary's 5th place spot last year in the ranking from Movie Maker. Calgary earned high marks for tax credits, experienced crews, lifestyle, and access to the Rockies. Toronto took the top spot on the list, with Albuquerque, New Mexico, and Chicago rounding out the top 3. A UNESCO World Heritage Site in Alberta is gaining a new international audience after it was mentioned in the season premiere of The Pit. Now, staff are hopeful it will translate to plenty of new visitors at the centre near Fort Macleod. Tyson Fedor reports.
Nestled at the foot of the Rocky Mountains is Head Smashed in Buffalo Jump. The historic Indigenous site showcases exhibits, trails, and lookout points of where the Blackfoot people use their knowledge of buffalo behavior to kill their prey for food.
We pride ourselves on being stewards of a sacred site. Bring more understanding of what the Southern Alberta landscape has to offer, and what more specifically what Head Smashed In has to offer in terms of the ancient buffalo hunt and the culture of the Blackfoot people.
The site, located west of Fort Macleod, was peppered into some dialogue between 2 ER doctors on the Season 2 premiere of HBO Max's show, The Pit.
Where you going?
Head smashed in Buffalo Jump.
Captain Crunch flying squirrel socks. What are we talking in code, or you having a stroke?
It's an Aboriginal UNESCO heritage site in Alberta.
We had no idea. It was a pleasant surprise.
It's unclear how the writers ended up featuring Head Smashed in Buffalo Jump for Noah Wiley's character, Dr. Michael Rabinovich, and his script, but it was centered around discussions of taking a sabbatical.
We watched The Pit. We love it. It's a great show. Big fans of ER, big fans of Noah Weil. Complete reference out of the blue. Got us really excited, so we came down for the day and check it out. We've had a ball. It's awesome.
Travel Alberta has also featured the scene in a recent video.
Are you going on a trip?
Take a sabbatical. Leave tonight.
Where you going?
Head smashed in Buffalo Jump.
The Pit recently won several Golden Globes, including Best TV Series for Drama. Now, staff of the world-famous site are hopeful the international attention draws out even more curious travelers.
The average, about 250 to 275 motor coaches coming to our site, mostly from the United States. So we figure that might increase with this little mention.
Tyson Fedor, CTV News, near Fort Macleod.
Thanks for joining us. We'll have more on the top stories coming up on CTV News at 5 and 6 or anytime online at ctvnewscalgary.ca.